Let us launch the proceedings with tag team action. We are watching the tag team of Rogers and Rogers. That's Goldie Rogers, 223 out of Hollywood, California, and Rip Rogers, who returns to the territory weighing in at 235 out of New Orleans. And they are going up against a relative newcomer, Steve Renaud, 215 from Saskatoon, and that martial arts expert, 270-pound Steve Blackman, who hails from Philadelphia. We are approaching the 10-minute mark. This bout is slated for one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and the referee is Jürgen Herman. All right, I have to ask our ringside analyst, Fulkin Singh, what he thinks of this Rogers and Rogers combination.
Rogers and Rogers, Goldie and the Ripper, two experienced veterans going against two young punks. You have to go with the experience and the technique. Two guys that have traveled the world and beat guys like this in less than a minute. I've seen it done before. They're just playing with these guys tonight.
Okay, well, right now, it is Goldie Rogers who's playing with Steve Renaud. As I say, he is a relative newcomer to the professional wrestling circuit, and he is getting worked over now by Rip Rogers. Kind of tough for a newcomer going in against two seasoned veterans.
Well, that's the only way you're going to learn, is to wrestle the best competition you can get, and these two guys definitely are some of the best competition in Stampede right now.
Okay, Goldie Rogers is watching on as Rip Rogers puts that boot into the throat of young Steve Renaud. Renaud getting a rather harsh welcome by the two blonde bombshells in their pink tights. Renaud in all kinds of trouble. He has got to make a tag with the martial arts expert, Steve Blackman. Blackman has to get in there.
Now this young kid, I don't know, this is probably the fourth or fifth time I've seen him wrestle here in Calgary. Here comes Blackman in illegally. Let's see, it's guys like that that give wrestling a bad name, calling guys cheaters. It's always Blackman coming in and interfering.
Yeah, right, yeah, right.
Rogers could have put him away right there, but Blackman comes in and interferes. We don't need that.
Well, Renaud looks like he could be pinned, but instead, Rip Rogers looks like he wants to toy with the young man. We have passed the 10-minute mark, according to our ace timekeeper, Tommy Carr.
A big neck breaker by Goldie Rogers. That's one of his favorite moves. He says he likes to hear those vertebrae crack when he slams them down on the mat.
Well, both Goldie and Rip Rogers seem to be toying with young Steve Renaud. And Renaud getting by far the worst of it. There's that big headbutt. And Renaud down on the canvas. And Rip Rogers just told everybody he's getting tired of toying with this man.
Looks like he's ready to put him away. Maybe he's going to put that patent Ripperoni on him. A modified Boston Crab. His technique is one of the best in it.
Well, he missed the technique on that one. Rip Rogers missed with that big elbow drop. And Renaud makes the tag. In comes Steve Blackman.
Look at that. Blackman's hitting him with a closed fist. That's illegal. You can look it up in the rule book.
Blackman is cleaning house. Grabs Rip and Goldie, a little noggin knocking.
Yeah, Blackman, he had to take it over with that closed fist, an illegal move. Now he's climbing up to the top turnbuckle. He shouldn't be able to do that. Big drop kick. He's a big, strong lad, but he doesn't have the technique of Goldie Rogers or Rip Rogers.
Steve Blackman in control. Drops Goldie Rogers down on his knee. There's a flying mash. 1, 2, just a 2 count. And Rip Rogers gets in there to break it up. In comes Steve Renaud. Renaud now working over Goldie Rogers. And Goldie's fans, he has his own fan club here, are cheering for him, and they love what they saw right there with that big knee into Steve Renaud's midsection.
Yeah, big Goldie Rogers with those big thighs. He's a big powerlifting champion. Ripper's got the Ripperoni on him. A lot of back pressure down there, a lot of pain.
And that is it. The Ripperoni is the submission hold. Rip Rogers with the Ripperoni on Steve Renaud, and this bout will go into the record books as a victory for the team of Rip Rogers and Goldie Rogers.